Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Stars and Cards. I'm Mona.
I am Kina Marie.
And we're actually really not doing anything today. This is more of a get to know us type of introduction because we get on here every week and we talk to you guys about what to expect. But we never really introduced ourselves. So Kina, I'm gonna let you go first.
Yes. So I am Kina Marie. Um, I am a mother of two girls. They are very, very extensive age gaps. They are 15 and 4. Um, they are Cancer and Aries. So yeah, I got my Cancer isn't really an emotional like Cancers really are. I can't really yell at her too much before she get ready to cry, but for the most part, she's really not an emotional person. My Aries is bossy. She's exactly what you would think of an Aries. She's very bossy. I'm married to my amazing wife, Kiera. And newly married, so we're newlyweds.
Mhm.
Um, I am a millennial, so I'm getting up there. I ain't gonna tell y'all how old I am, but just know I'm pushing 40. I got a couple years, so I'm 40. Um, and I have been on my spiritual journey since 2019. You would have to listen to my podcast, The Healer Place. It's on Amazon. It's on Apple Podcast and Buzzsprout.
Mhm.
But I share my story of how I started my spiritual journey. Immediately, I was pregnant doing shadow work, and it was a lot. It was a lot, but it was very much needed. So, and I just went from there. I've always been into magic and astrology, and I've always been into the supernatural and the spiritual things. That's always been a part of who I am. Um, I've always had gifts and didn't realize I had gifts until this point. Um, I do have Astro Empath 11. That's on Instagram. And that's where I post a lot of my spiritual content, astrology content. I am an author. So I
Mhm.
do have Astro Healing Tea. You can get that on Amazon. And it's just introducing astrology, the basics of astrology, and then doing shadow work using your birth chart. So that's that journal. I have my website for bookings and readings and stuff like that. Astrology is my passion, y'all. I love astrology. Um, I've been into astrology, I want to say probably pushing 3 years now. So I'm still kind of at the beginning stages of astrology, but I know some astrology. I know some astrology, but I realized I was watching a video the other day and somebody said something, and I was like, what is that? And I had to
Can we
look it
call
up.
a timeout? Let's call a timeout, goddamn it. Call a timeout. Timeout. Not and stepped into life coaching mode. I was trying to be in co-host mode.
You finna
You are
start it.
not a beginner, Kina. You're not a beginner. She's not a beginner, guys. And I've been studying astrology for 6 years.
Mhm.
It takes like decades to become an expert. You're not a beginner. You are a seasoned astrologist who is continuing to enhance her craft and grow. Now, correct that part and then please carry on with your introduction.
A seasoned astrologer. Look, y'all get y'all Mona, because if she don't be, if your people ain't on your top, there's something wrong, okay? Because she always just gets me together because I'm learning to give myself the credit that's due. I'm learning to pop my shit here and there. But I know some astrology. I know some things. It is a lot. It's a lot
Yes.
of information to take in. It's a lot. It's never ending, just like our healing journeys. It's never you, every time you evolve, you learn something else you got to heal. And every time you learn something about astrology, you learn something else that you didn't know before. But it is a passion. I absolutely love it. Um, for those that don't believe in astrology, I just don't understand, honey, because it has been a eye-opening journey to learning myself and learning other people, learning my kids. Like, it's just a very beautiful thing. And of course, I love helping people. I love guiding people. I am certified as a spiritual life coach. Don't really talk about that much. I'm certified Reiki, but I don't talk about that much.
We haven't talked about that. I didn't know that.
Yes, I am certified Reiki. I've done the learning part. I haven't exercised the actually hands-on parts. So yeah, I'm certified Reiki, certified spiritual life coach, and I'm certified in chakra healing as well.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Talking about a fucking beginner. Please, please take that shit somewhere else. What else you got to tell the people, girl?
That's it. I think that's it. Aside from spirituality, I have an associate's degree in medical billing and coding. I do still work a 9 to 5, working with claims. So I am balancing being a wife, being a mother, being a spiritual healer, and still working. And I love my fucking life.
Yes,
I do. I love
you
my life.
should.
It took a lot of work and a lot of growing and some consistency and all those things, but I can honestly look back and be like, I love it. Um, and so yeah, that's a little bit about me. Extra tidbits. I love playing Sims. I love playing Sims. I love playing Sims. Um, I am into horror and supernatural TV, but I really don't like, it takes a lot for me to watch TV because I just be, tapping in with my spiritual sisters and things. Um, Ghost hunting TV shows because that's just that part of, I love the spiritual realm. I'm a heavy Pisces, y'all. I'm a Pisces stellium.
She has heavy 12th house placements as well. And
Yeah.
so that feeds into the need for that
Big
extra
dog.
mystical.
Yes, I love I'm not from here, okay? I'm not from here. I don't think I'm from here. I have to be from somewhere else. But I love this journey. I'm learning how to really balance my empath abilities. I feel everything. Um, I love this journey. I love the healing, the shadow work. I love everything about it. I work with the moon phases. Not as heavy as I do with the astrological part, but I do work with the moon phases. I keep a crystals everywhere on me. Like, this is my life, my journey, but there's other parts of me that is not spiritual. I'm a complete goofball. I have no sense at all. I'm really silly. I like good music. I keep a glass of wine. So I just be raw. I'm really raw, real, and authentic. I don't see how Mona tolerates me.
I guess it's my turn then to explain. No, I'm
Yes.
kidding. I don't tolerate you. There's nothing about you that needs to be tolerated. And that's the thing about me, right? Um, I don't I don't do well with having to like pretend or toleration. I'm not that type of girly. And so if Kina got on my goddamn nerves the way she thinks that she does, we wouldn't be doing this. We would not be connecting. She wouldn't have my number. She'd be over there somewhere and I'd be where I am. So well, I'm Mona. Geez, I have been on my spiritual journey for I'm going on 8 years in this life. Like Kina, I always knew like spiritual, and then I too Pluto 12th house. And I have a lot of other placements in my chart where this is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. And then, like Kina said, people don't believe in astrology, which to me, I think that everybody should dabble in. That's kind of the approach that I take to life, where I try to learn a little bit about everything. It's one of my life's goals is to know a little bit about everything so that I can make decisions from a wide range of things and not smaller things. And all the way down to placements in my chart. Speaking of career, finance and management, and that is literally what I've done. I am not in the corporate world at this present time. I don't know if I'm gonna go back. I haven't really decided. Um, but my last role was in financial analysis and invoice entry. So whatever. Done fiscal management and been a financial analyst and worked in accounting and all of the things, but like in my natal chart, it's there. I am a certified life coach. I am a career coach. I am a business consultant. I do a wide range of shit for people outside of just reading tarot. I have a client that I am working with right now. She is in her second month of just learning how to step by step, day by day, week by week, just live a more balanced and fulfilling life. I have people whose businesses I've helped build from the ground up, people whose careers I've helped to change and transform. I enjoy that. That's my shit. I love to share my tools and knowledge and things like that with other people. Kina has 2 kids. I got 5, y'all. I have 5 kids. I also am married. I've been married for a very, very long time, though. This is our 11th year of marriage. Been married since I was a baby. Listen, it's beautiful. Like Kina said, 7, 8 years into my spiritual journey, I look back on my life. I was just talking to, I was delivering a personal reading before me and Kina linked for our connect for the weekend. And I was just talking to the client and telling her, like, I can remember the very beginning of my spiritual journey. I was severely depressed. I was anxious. I was struggling with SI. You'll have to Google that term because we got to be gentle with what we say to keep from getting banned. But like really trying to take myself out because life was so miserable and with all of the abuse and just like all the shit that was going on, I didn't want to do it anymore. And what ended up happening instead was I started meditating and I started journaling and I started learning about manifestation. And I literally just started making these outrageous, it feels like it sounded outrageous, these crazy decisions. And the first decision for me was to start packing up my fucking house, not knowing where I was going to go or what we were going to do or any of that. And then 2 months later, we had relocated to Memphis, Tennessee. And then 6 months after that, I was rolling from like my regular jobs in customer service into a big corporate role that continued to just grow. And so, and you know what's even fucking funnier? Astrocartography. I recently started dabbling in that like over the course of the last 6 months. Yes, yes, Kina, look it up. But you are able to pull the information from your natal chart and it will show you how your natal chart crosses over with the planetary energy and alignment of any one particular place in the world. And so I presently live in Memphis, Tennessee. That is where we relocated to. We've been here for, my daughter will be 6 this year. So we've been here for 6 years. And damn, 6, almost 7, actually.
Yeah.
Um, Looking that up, like running the astrocartography, if I wanted to heal and go to therapy, Memphis, Tennessee was where I needed to be to make that happen. And I've been 3 years into therapy. So that's interesting. And then like even thinking about the places where your soul calls you to go and then circling back to people don't believe in astrology. I've always wanted to live in Indonesia or Asia.
That's
And
true.
I ran the astrocartography for that. And if there was ever a place on earth where I could go and live my best, most free and liberated and happy and joyous life, it would be Indonesia and the surrounding areas. And so astrology just kind of it helps you to understand a different range of things. Herbalism is another thing that I am actually very well versed on and continuing to learn about. And even with that, like, there are so many things that source or God or whoever you believe is the creator of the world. I respect it. I could care less who you think runs your lights. But as long as you believe in something, even
Yeah.
if it's nothing, as long as you believe in nothing, like whatever. But all of these things are here for us: the sun, the sky, the grass, people, food, animals, the planets. And they are here for some purpose. These things are not just here to be ornamental or just be like, here, shit. Um, and again, you know, my soul calls for me to go to a place that I've never been. I don't know any people personally who've been there, but just planetary alignment shows me that I feel that for a reason. And so that's that. Um, like I said, I got a shit ton of kids. You know, I don't have any significant like age gaps between my kids. My oldest and then my second child, they have like a 3.5 year age gap. But other than that, them motherfuckers came back to back to back. The last two kids were born like 10 minutes apart from one another. So again, the gap just continue to close. The more kids we have, but you know, like circling back to I love my life. The life that I live, unbelievable. Like for some people, it's their wildest dreams, it's their end goal, it's what they want to retire to.
Yeah.
And here I am at 31, like fucking thriving. And I'm just like, this was fun, but what's next? You know,
Yeah.
always looking forward to growing.
That's that
Yeah.
that's that Aries wanting to get shit
Big
done.
Aries, Aries Sun, Aries Venus, Aries Mercury. I don't fuck around. How can we get shit done? My rising in North Node, Sagittarius. Let's go. Let's go is my mindset. That's my whole everything. I be ready to get shit done. Ready to get shit done. And then too, like for me, you know, and that'll be the thing for all of you. That's kind of the goal with me reading tarot and like I said, all the other services that I provide. And then even with me and Kina doing stars and cards, the reason why I approached Kina with the collaboration, beyond the fact that I think that she's spectacular, is people don't understand how important those things are, right? Just like people don't understand how important emotions are for taking action in our lives. And so we try to find space to bridge the gap and like share these things with people that way. But just as easily as I'm able to pick up this deck of cards, shuffle it, and then say some shit where even though maybe 50 people watch this, you'll hear what I say and it'll resonate for all 50 of you in a different way. Kina could say that Saturn is tilted at an axis of 75.1 degrees and that Pluto is trining that energy with the moon, and it resonate for you. But then when we put those two things together, it just amplifies the clarity, it amplifies the guidance, it amplifies your ability to find direction. And so my hope and goal with stars and cards is to give y'all a little more to go on, um a little more guidance, a little more clarity, teach you guys some things along the way. I encourage all of you, if you have not already pulled your natal chart, to pull your natal chart. You're going to get to understand things about the way that you give and receive love, the way that you communicate, the way that you need people to communicate with you. Learning about your North Node lets you know what you need to be focused on doing more of, and the South Node, what you need to be focused on doing less of. And yeah, yeah.
And that's also the amazing thing about allowing spirit to guide you to who you collaborate with, because how me and Mona collaborate, we're always in alignment.
Yes.
Like our messages are always in sync. I go from an astrological standpoint. She comes in with the tarot and the readings, because I've only been reading tarot. I want to say not even a full 2 years. I've been reading tarot. I've made majority been oracle. but I've been into tarot. But us bringing those two together, we're always in alignment. Where all the messages are always coming together. And so y'all gotta tune in. And we got more shit coming from Stars and Cards. We just had to come and show our faces to y'all. And
Yes.
I'm just super excited, y'all. I love me Simona. And we sit up and we text, and our relationship isn't just a collaboration. You know, it's I absolutely love it, y'all. Her and her, I'm telling you, these Aries, they something else, because her and my Aries just basically got on me. My 4-year-old said she wants me to wear a bow.
Put the bow
But
on.
I don't want to wear a bow. So I got one Aries telling me to put on the damn bow, and I got the other Aries telling me, just put the bow on. And it's just, they so bossy.
And it's not even
But
about
no,
being
that
bossy, guys. The reason why
that's not
Kina,
Mona. She has the biggest. Y'all listen. Y'all better be happy if I even share her moving forward.
listen,
Hey,
she needed to
we
put the
like
bow on, y'all, because it was going to bring the baby some joy and it was not going to harm her to wear this bow. So we got to impact the collective however we can. Um, that was the purpose there. So we do hope that you guys will connect with us on our individual platforms. We are moving Stars and Cards to one centralized location so you can get all your Stars and Cards goodness on YouTube or TikTok, wherever you consume us. We love you from wherever you are. But definitely do fuck with us on our other platforms as well, because we do other things outside of this. What we provide and how we add value to the collective is totally different, but it's essential. It's
yeah.
essential, okay? Kind of like needing to put lotion on them ashy knees. I hope my husband is listening to this damn message about essentials and lotion. But yes, yes, yes. Let us know if you guys ever want us to talk about something or do a reading on something, or
Talk to us. Leave us some mail. Leave us some comments. We don't bite for
we
the
talk
most
back.
part. Yeah, we'll talk back. We'll
We talk
collaborate.
back.
Talk to us. Let us know what y'all expect, what y'all want moving forward. I'm just really excited about what Spirit is about to do. We about to take the fuck off. So put on y'all boots. Put on y'all boots, because we about to go. And you better come with us. You're gonna get left behind.
Or something. So, Kenny, that's what I got. You got anything else?
No, just be sure to follow us on all of our platforms. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when we post, okay?
Yes.
Do not want to miss out. It's about to go up. Good job.
Love y'all. Bye.